Fitness After 40. I'm your host, Josh Proch, and today we're going to talk to you a little bit about this golf fitness workshop that we have coming up here on February 26th. And before we get into that, a little bit's going on in the gym here. We're about halfway through the month here in February. We have our Healthy Heart Challenge that we're working with our members on in here. And we're basically focusing on improving their ability to do push-ups. We talked about this a little bit on the last podcast about how push-ups and heart health are related and everything. But by just having people focus on doing a few every day and some tips on getting better at them, it's interesting. We're seeing some people improve and do things, getting better at them and everything like that. So for today's topic, a little bit with this golf fitness workshop that we have coming up here. It'll be on February 26th, which is a Saturday, and it'll be from 12:30 to 2:30. And this is open to everybody, whether members, non-members, anything like that. We are charging a fee for it. It's $50 per person. But we're going to take you through. We're going to look at how your body's moving. We're going to look at, the restrictions and the movement limitations that we do find. We're going to give you some tips on exercises, stretches, different things like that to help improve that. And I don't know, I know some of you know, I don't know if all of you know, but 2 years ago, I went through TPI, which is the Titleist Performance Institute, went through their certification process for level 1 and level 2 in golf fitness. And we've been working with clients really since that time in here on golf performance and things like that. So we're this will be the first workshop that we've done on it, and probably, to be honest, probably haven't pushed it as much as I should have, the whole golf fitness thing. So we're starting to push it a little bit more here, and we'll be doing some more things like this down the road. But what we've seen with the people that have that we've been working with is their distance is improving or is increasing. Their flexibility and mobility gets better. The hip rotation is better, and just less injuries, less aches and pains, and things like that. So, one of the questions that I get asked a lot is like, well, what are some of the movement restrictions we see a lot with golfers? And probably the biggest thing that I see is the inability to separate their upper body from their lower body through the pelvis and the like that lower back area, the L5, S1, kind of that spine and pelvic area. So, we're going to look at this, and we'll do this stuff in the workshop, but we're going to look at how your ability to, tilt your pelvis, both anteriorly and posteriorly, and are you able to do that? Are you able to control it? Things like that. And we see a lot of people will get them into like a 5-iron stance, and we start to have them tilt their pelvis, and they just can't do it. They just kind of stand there, and they're like trying to, but nothing really moves, and it's more of like a whole body movement if we get anything. So we're going to look at that in the workshop, and if we see that is something that you have some trouble with, we're going to show you some things that you can do to improve that. We also see with the pelvis and rotation, we see the inability to twist the hips without the upper body moving and rotate the upper body without the lower body moving. And those are both key components in the golf swing. So we're going to we'll look at those. We'll look at ways to improve that stuff as well too, and a bunch of other different movement issues that we see, and give you guys some tips on how to improve that. And then the last part of it is we're going to go through some simple exercises. We're going to go through a warm-up that you can do before you go to the driving range, before you play around a golf, things like that isn't super involved. You don't need to be like have equipment or anything like that. Just some stretching, some mobility stuff that you can do just to get yourself loosened up before you start playing or hitting some balls. So yeah, if you're interested, let us know. I'll put the link for the website in the show notes here. But again, it's $50 a person. We will be doing it on February 26th, which is a Saturday from 12:30 to 2:30 p.m. And we're just going to take you through, like I said, what we do with our golf fitness, give you a little introduction to that, and give you some tips to take home with you. So if you're interested, check it out. And if you have any questions, reach out. I'd be glad to talk to you about, maybe what we can do for you to help you with your fitness, to improve your golf game and everything there. So, all right, guys, have a great day. Thank you for listening to this episode. If you enjoyed it, be sure to subscribe to our podcast on Apple Podcasts and rate and review us.